Hi and welcome to the 11th stage of this year's Tour de France. Today the race will bring us from Blaye-les-Mines to Lavour. It's 167.5 kilometers long and it's the last chance for the sprinters before the Pyenees. Today we will hopefully see sprinters like Tyler Ferrar, Edvald Boasson-Hagen, Mark Cavendish, Petacci and of course Andre Greipel fighting at the front in the streets of Lavour. My name is Dick Anderson and as always by my side our expert commentator Jim Jones. And we start our broadcast off with some recap footage from earlier today. It was a high pace until the first mountain sprint and a little group got away from the peloton, got some points and then got caught back in the peloton. It was Sébastien Hinault from AG Desert and Matteo Tussato from Saxo Bank who captured 2 and 1 point, before the final breakaway got established, which included 2 riders, Juan Antonio Flecha from Sky and David Arroyo from Movistar. They had at most 7 minutes down to the peloton. Now it's time to end our recap footage and tune in live on today's stage of the Tour de France. Hi and welcome back. The peloton are 4 minutes and 49 seconds behind Arroyo and Fletcher, who got 43 kilometers to go to the finish line. Jim, we always ask this when there is a breakaway out front. Can these two hold off?
Well, they attacked pretty late on the stage. There are 2 really good riders, so I'll give them a maybe.
A maybe, okay.
But it's been in this Tour de France, we haven't seen many breakaways succeeding.
No, the peloton has always been kind of aggressive in the chase down. And it's a Leopard track at the front there with the Garmin Cervelo and HTC. So Mark Cavendish and Tyler Ferrar having good legs today then. Is that what we should assume?
Well, I think this is the last stage before the Pyenees where they can get the stage win. And perhaps also the last day they can catch a lot of points for the points jersey. So I think the breakaway is not too happy about this now.
Not the best chance to get a stage win. But an interesting thought here. Fletcher from Sky, they got Edvald Boasson-Hagen and Ben Swift. And the Movistar got Royas Gill and Ventoso. So a tactic not to burn the lead-out guys in the chase?
Yeah, so they can have much more power on the final kilometers before the finish line. So I think we can expect a good lead-out from Movistar and from Sky today.
Yeah. And we talked about David Moncoutier briefly yesterday on his chances for the King of the Mountain jersey. And can he make it now? He got a fairly good lead now, 16 points in the overall, and we hit the Pyrenees very soon now. So is it a breakaway he has to go with to get the points, or can he sit with the peloton and then get the points from there?
Well, I've never seen Moncoutier climbing with the best in the Tour, so I think he will have to go in the breakaways to get points, and 16 points, that's barely nothing. If you do a HTC climb, you can get like 20 points. So I think on the last climb of the day you get 40 points. So I think this jersey is more suited for riders like Andy Schleck, like the GC contenders.
Yeah.
But I think Moncoutier will do his best to go to attack. But also don't forget the French rider Jean Catré.
Yeah.
So maybe it will be a French duel this year for the Polka-Dot jersey. Who knows?
Yeah, well, we can hope so, because as far as we know, it's not a GC contender from France yet. But Pierre Roland has been good so far this year, so maybe he can surprise.
And Jérôme Coppel.
And Coppel, of course, he's now second in the youth classification, right behind Robert Resink, as the Dutch would say it. And it's now the last climb of the day, which David Arroyo is leading out in front. And the peloton not so far behind now. They are chasing pretty fairly behind there. Can it be a chance that they maybe catch them too early and Sylvain Chavanel can have a go again?
Yes, Sylvain Chavanel and Gauvin would say Fletcher, but he's been a break today, so I don't think he'll be having much energy left. But it seems like the sprinters team has got everything under control and that it will be a sprint finish today.
Yeah, they are just letting them fry on the frying pan now, as there is almost 10 kilometers to go. And I think they will be caught fairly soon, Jim.
Yes, indeed, and we can also see that Edward Boasson is there, and Tom Bonen, he's been a surprise in this year's tour. I was expecting him attacking on the more harder stages, but he's been a fairly good sprinter in the mass sprint finishes.
Yeah, he has definitely made his presence, and it's Garmin Cervelo and HTC High Road dominating the pack right now. They are dueling to get the best lead out, and right now it looks like HTC High Road got the best lead out for Mark Cavendish, and all the remaining sprinters are just fighting to get Mark Cavendish wheel. And now it's Garmin Cervelo with the best lead out. No, it's HTC. It's a real duel now, Jim, and it's getting close now as HTC are leading out Matthew Goss and Mark Cavendish, but they are switching to Garmin Cervelo's lead out, and now it's Thor Hushovd leading out the sprint with Edvald Boasson, Andre Greipel and Tom Bonen on the wheel. Mark Cavendish is there. Andre Greipel should make his move fairly soon, unless he's going to get boxed in. Tyler Farrar is going. Mark Cavendish is going to get this one. No, it's going to be Eddie the Boss from Norway, and he's getting valuable points for the points jersey, Jim. What a close sprint this was. I'm almost out of breath.
Yeah, and we could also see it was almost a perfect lead out for HTC there, but it's an uphill sprint finish, and it seemed like Cavendish has to take too much wind, and Edvald Boasson was in a perfect place there, just going from a wheel to another, and didn't just ride.
Yeah. He was behind there while Mark Cavendish was fighting for Tyler Farrar's wheel, and he was taking a lot of wind, as you said, and the others didn't. Tyler Farrar not really making a presence here. Thor Hushovd, the lead-out man, getting the third place. That's kind of weird that he's still the lead-out man.
Yeah, but you know,
CI logic.
Yeah, and it's more like it's an American team.
Yeah.
So I guess their sponsor wants that. Tyler Farrar should ride for the jersey. But Edvald Boasson, a really contender for the green jersey this year. I think it's going to be him in Paris, to be honest.
It does look like that right now, but maybe Cavendish can get some better legs really after the Pyenees. Not likely though, but he has been getting better and progressing further into the tour. As Andy Schleck still got the yellow jersey, and Edvald Boasson in the green, David Moncoutier in the King of the Mountain jersey, and Robert Rethink in the yellow, white jersey. And Jim, tomorrow the action begins up to Les Ardiden. Who should we watch out for? Very quick, just name one.
Kettle Evans.
Kettle Evans, okay. That was all we had time for here for PCM Norway Productions. On behalf of Jim Jones, I'm Dick Henderson. Arrivederci!